now move on to Indonesia. The 29th Gaikindo Indonesia International Auto Show, otherwise known as GIAS, is back in August. As part of the world-class auto show series, the event has been widely acknowledged as an anticipated automotive platform that emphasizes technologies, launches, and branding of the automotive industry in Indonesia.
And to have more updates on the event, we are now connected with our very own reporter Arya Sidarta and video journalist Nugrahanto Margo. Arya, what can you tell us?
Right, so as you mentioned, Indonesia's biggest auto show, the Gaikindo Indonesia International Auto Show, is back for its 29th iteration. Now, the Gaikindo Indonesia International Auto Show, or the GIAS, has been a staple of Indonesia's automotive industry, as well as its car culture since all the way back in 1986. And now it's back for a whole 10 days, starting from the 11th of August, all the way to the 21st. Now, the event is held here in the Indonesia Convention Exhibition at BSD, and this time the showcase is going to look a little bit different because we'll be showing off a lot more electric vehicles. EVs will be at the forefront of this year's event. And the event is going with the tagline, "Future is Bright." The event seeks to showcase the latest and greatest in EV technology, and nearly every car manufacturer from Hyundai to Toyota, BMW, Kia, Lexus, and over 25 car brands are here and present with their own electric vehicles, such as, for example, the Mini Electric behind me, which is one of the most popular electric vehicles, of course, coming from iconic car brand Mini, and also BMW, for example, in this current showing has its own pair of electric vehicles for show. Now, these you can consider to be one of the more premium brands on offer, costing up to 2 billion rupiahs, but there are a variety of other electric vehicles on offer, even not just limited to cars, but also motorcycles. So the theme is also in line with the Indonesian government's push towards not only the manufacturing and adoption of EVs, but also taking a step towards making EVs much more affordable. So the coordinating minister for economic affairs, Mr. Airlangga Hartanto, recently stated that this year's GIAS hopefully can introduce and popularize the concept of EVs to the broader public. And he also wants EVs to be at least set at a much more affordable price, around 200 to 300 million rupiah. Now, for their part, the government has done some measures in order to curb and also to entice people to buy more EVs, such as coming out with specialized tax schemes for electric vehicles. Now, from what I've seen so far, the enthusiasm of the crowd here at this year's GIAS has been very much present. A lot of them are very excited to to see what these car brands have to offer in terms of the technology that they can fit into these new electric vehicles. Now, hopefully that enthusiasm can translate to a much more wider adoption of EVs in the future. Back to you guys.
Interesting to know the story of GIAS for today. So maybe according to your observation for today, so how's the crowd of the event today? So that's the first question. The second question, maybe you can elaborate more about the enthusiasm of the crowd to electric vehicle. Maybe you've got a lot of, not a lot of, some stories from the crowd, from some customers who wants to buy electric vehicles.
Right. So, well, in regards to the crowds, you guys, there are several halls here. Now, if you can see over here, you'll see much more of the crowds coming in. But this is only one of the few halls that are available in the Indonesia Convention Exhibition. There are several other halls that will showcase even more brands. Currently, in the hall that I am right now, it's only showing Mini and also BMW. But there's also, as I've mentioned, 25 other car brands occupying a multitude of other halls. And over there, the crowd seems to be very enthusiastic about the technology on offer. And also, they're very enthusiastic because there's lots of Indonesian car brands and manufacturers that are also available. And I'm pretty sure they're also very excited because there's lots of, as I've seen previously, there's like test drives for the cars on offer. And obviously all this technology is very exciting, especially seeing that a lot of these cars might be able to be purchased by Indonesian consumers in the near future. Back to you.
Right, Arya Sidara, thank you very much for your information. It's really fruitful and insightful information because test drive is one of the parameters that the customer has some interest to the particularly of electric vehicles.
That's right. And as for GIAS, it's actually going on until August 21st.
Right.
So you still have time if you haven't gone there to see the launching of the new cars and especially electric cars. And to enter the event, it's only 50,000 on weekdays and then 100,000 on weekends. So very, it's very, what do you say?
Affordable.
Affordable. So
Right.
yes, please go. Or maybe we can go too.
Yes, we can make our live show from there maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just interesting information from Arya Siddhartha and Nugrahanto Margo. Thank you very much for your report and also from your information. Those are useful information as well.